My first question, I've just been asking people about their travel. Do you travel internationally? Do you travel for business or pleasure?
Both. It's certainly been a passion of mine always to be exposed to other cultures and countries because I find it so fascinating. So obviously pursuing some type of going to another country every year. So last year I went to Morocco, I went to South Africa, etc. Always trying to get to all the continents too. So I haven't done Antarctica yet. But I also travel for business, and through my work, I work for UPS. I actually lived in Asia for 5 years, so love the thought of connecting with another culture in another country and actually living there and immersing yourself in what it's like, because it's such a fascinating world out there, and there's so much to learn and do and so much history, and until you're there and experience it, it's really like no other thing that you can do to grow yourself both personally and professionally.
Great, perfect. Is there any place in particular that you hold near and dear to your heart?
Yes, Hong Kong. I lived in Hong Kong. I worked there. I absolutely love my job. I love the people I worked with. They're very fast-paced and want to get things done quickly. And I just had that sense of bonding and community that I don't know that I even would experience in my own country, because it was just, I felt so accepted there. And I loved that feeling, and I love working with them every day. So I have this special place in my heart, and it's a beautiful city. So.
What do you find, or what did you find were the biggest cultural differences in doing business with people in Hong Kong?
So I would say that in Asia it's so different. So they will never they won't disagree with you openly. If they won't speak out. Sometimes it can be crickets on a conference call, for example, with not a lot of disagreement. So they won't say anything and you think they agree, but actually they don't agree. And everything happens outside of those larger forums. So you really have to connect on a personal one-to-one level. So that was a huge key learning for me, was understanding how to navigate that culture and connecting one-on-one versus in a larger meeting and just trying to get things done quickly in a business setting. It didn't work that way. You had to develop that connection with the person and get to know them and develop that trust before you were able to really reach that business decision and move forward.
So how do you find doing business internationally within Georgia, in Atlanta? How do you see that growing and changing in the next few years?
I just think it's continuing to expand. The world is getting smaller through technology and what we have today. Everyone is connected. I talk to my friends who live in Asia through using our phones and getting on, just chatting or being connected through text message or through your phone or video conferencing. So it's just becoming such a small world, and even through global trade and, sending things globally has become much easier for all of us. So that's just going to continue to expand and grow, and it's so exciting because it's becoming smaller and we're all a global part of a global community.
Perfect. That was beautiful, beautifully said. Thank you so much.